With this episode, Baby Steps shows me how great this series really can be. Now, I mean, they took an entire episode to really just train Achan, just to really build up his character and actually have a believable character that is really working hard and training hard to be a very good player. These type of episodes is what I love about sports anime and why I continue to love this type of genre and why I'm so interested in this series, because Achan is not a character that is just being given, like, a silver platter. He's not, a prodigy from the very beginning. Yes, he has amazing fucking eyes. Let's be honest there. But he is having to work hard. Very, very hard. We see that. He has a fucking schedule. You see how much effort he's putting into being really good at tennis. And so, this right here just goes to show how good of a character he is. How good Achan really is as a character, because he's working his ass off to be a good player. So with this episode, it was pretty much just nothing but a training episode for Achan, and we find out a little bit of backstory on Takuma this episode. We find out that the reason why Takuma was in his slump and why he pretty much didn't want to go pro anymore is because he fought a person on an entirely different level of him that completely fucking crushed him, destroyed him, and completely crushed all his confidence of thinking he would be able to go pro. So there was a lot of irony. For instance, the irony in this episode was Takuma was in the same position that the person that crushed Takuma to begin with in the past. So Achan overcame this. He was not crushed completely. His spirit wasn't crushed, and he knew that Takuma was a great player, and that he knew it was a great accomplishment to be able to realize this, because he has to train harder. So right there, I love that. A lot of good character development with Achan and Takuma, and I like this. I'm really starting to see more on Takuma's side. Now, I mean, I liked his character at first, but now I'm really starting to like his character a lot more, because now we can understand exactly what kind of person he was, and now he's actually trying to help Achan. I mean, he's training Achan, taking the time out to help him out and train him, and at the same time, I think Takuma is getting something from it too, to be able to accept other people, even if they're stronger than him. So, I love that a lot. One thing, though, the main focus of this episode, I guess, was trying to get Achan to learn ball control. That was the main thing of this episode. Achan was trying to master ball control to be able to make the ball go in certain parts of the other side of the court. And it was cool how he pretty much wrote a big freaking, page on his notebook, and he said 50 different fucking squares. Okay, the coach only did 9. But Achan said in theory he could have 50 different squares and have it in different points. Now what this means is Achan is wanting to master a point to where he can literally, let's say, a big fucking checkerboard, okay? He would want to have a certain individual point, but he would want to be able to hit that if he wants to hit that. For instance, instead of just hitting a certain area like the 9 squares, he would want to hit a certain little area in these 50 squares. So that's fucking insane if Achan could be able to master something like that, which is possible. Now, honestly, I don't know if tennis is like the way they describe it in this anime. I mean, all about repetitive and how you constantly repeat things over and over, eventually you'll be good at it. I know the body, actual human body, if you get used to a certain motion and movement, you will be able to do these movements effortlessly. Really, I like the way the episode is shown and the way this entire series is shown, because it's so believable. It's a really believable series, and I love it. I mean, I really like Baby Steps. It's such a good fucking series. At first, I was like, it was good, not the best, but now I am really enjoying Baby Steps. It's fucking awesome. It really is, and Man, I love it. So tell me your thoughts on this episode. What you feel about that character development? What you feel about the freaking dialogue between the characters' conversations? What you feel about the backstory of Takuma? What you feel about ball control with our main male character, Achan? And what do you feel about him going into a tournament next episode and going to be challenging other players that's not on, seed level like Takuma? So let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.